The Forest Quartet Review. The Forest Quartet is a jazz-inspired puzzle adventure game that will twang your heartstrings with effortless ease. The simple yet elegant premise sees the player taking on the role of a jazz singer called Nina, or rather, Nina's soul, as Nina has tragically died of an unexpected illness. Her death has left the three remaining members of the Forest Quartet alone and grief-stricken. Nina was the hook-filled chorus that held the band's catchy tune together. Without her, they are lost, both metaphorically and literally, within the depths of the forest that they call home. As such, it is up to Nina's soul to help them work through their grief and to connect band members Kirk, JB, and Sebastian together again, to reunite the quartet for one final performance. What follows is a game that lasts no more than 90 minutes, yet not a single second of that runtime is wasted. This is a beautiful and evocative game, the visuals going hand in hand with the gorgeous acoustics to form a deeply moving and engaging experience. The game gives you the simple goal to free Kirk, JB, and Sebastian from the confines of their negative emotions, anxiety, depression, and anger respectively. To achieve this, the player guides Nina around a surreal forest, exploring and solving innovative puzzles. Controls are eminently accessible. This is a game that anyone can pick up and enjoy, with absolutely no prior gaming experience necessary. There are no tutorials to put up with here, the game leaving you to experiment with its environment and mechanics, giving you the freedom to solve the puzzles at your own pace. And there are some quirking puzzles to be solved, each one teasing your brain to neuron-quivering delight. To say more would be to spoil the experience of discovery, so I'll just state that these puzzles get mighty creative, particularly in the final two regions of the forest, which are just brilliant in their execution. Unfortunately, the brevity of the game does mean that, despite the brilliance of what there is, you are left with the uneasy feeling that more could have been done with the puzzles. The proverbial envelope could have been pushed a bit further. There is just so much potential here that some elements cannot help but feel underexplored. It lacks that crescendo of a grand finale that sees the previously established mechanics return for an encore performance, and it feels sorely lacking in its absence. Still, what is here, the experience that waits to be discovered, is one that you'll find yourself humming and tapping your foot in memory to long after the final chords have been played. Summary. The Forest Quartet is a gorgeously emotive game, one that explores the complex emotion of grief with empathy, nuance, and understanding. This jazz-inspired puzzle game is an experience to be relished, one that will live long in the memory.
Hej kære lytter. Her til aften bringer jeg en særlig og sørgelig meddelelse. Bandet The Forest Quartet har mistet deres sangerinde og saxofonist Nina. Det er nu en uge siden hun gik bort efter en lang kamp mod en sjælden sygdom. The Forest Quartet er et meget mystisk jazzband, som efter sigende bor dybt inde i det mørkeste af en uberørt skov. De har tidligere fortalt mig, at en vigtig inspirationskilde ligger gemt derinde, hvor træerne står allertættest. Bandet har valgt at afholde en afskedskoncert for Nina, og dermed give hendes fans en mulighed for at sige farvel. Koncerten finder sted om 3 dage på bandets egen, helt unikke skovscene. Personligt gør det mig meget ondt, at Nina ikke længere er her til at fylde vores hjerter med hendes smukke stemme. Mine bønner går ud til de resterende bandmedlemmer. Jeg håber, I ser en vej ud af mørket og stadig kan finde jeres egen fantastiske musikalske gnist.
Can you quickly introduce yourself? What's your name? Where you're from? What's your instrument? Sebastian.
I play drums.
He's the best jazz drummer in Denmark.
Thank you, Kirk. I wish you could say you were the best jazz pianist in America, but
It's a big country.
it's a hell of a big country.
But the best pianist in Colorado, right?
Probably.
So you're American and a pianist.
Yeah. Some say the best in Colorado.
Hello? No, I'm not sleeping.
So, are you less depressed in the woods?
Okay. First of all, I've never been depressed. But if we were to pretend that I'd been depressed in the city, which I was not, well then compared to my level of depression in the woods, if we say that in the city I was like not depressed at all, maybe 0, okay, maybe 1 on a scale to 10, then in the woods I'm like -7. I'm not depressed at all. The opposite of depressed.
Okay, I'm lost.
Okay, the important thing is that you are not depressed.
Even if I wanted to. I mean, I need time to rehearse. I'm so rusty and... Maybe I have enough time. What time is it?
Can you point out the one thing that is the main inspiration? Is it the trees, or is it the birds, or is it the bees, or do you listen to your own carrots while they're growing and get inspiration from that? What's...
I'm too lazy to grow anything. But sometimes I do fantasize that there are these like generators out there in the forest. They generating health and inspiration for freaks like us.
Okay.
He's the only freak.
Our favorite freak.
Oh, putain, I thought that was the freak.
Now you are loon.
Yeah, je suis la lune. c'est ça.
Okay.
I don't know, JB. Is it really gonna be good? I mean, are we even good? Maybe we are good. And that's something. You gotta give me some time to think about it though.
I imagine these generators as proper machines, big sci-fi-ish, cool-looking machines in the forest.
Wait. Machines out in the wood, or do you consider the tree to be a machine?
No, machines. But like I said, it's a fantasy. Yeah, maybe there are generators like this in the city too, but they don't work any longer.
So, do you all have a forest fantasy, an individual forest fantasy, like Kirk?
The morning mist. The smell in the air after rain. That's not a fantasy.
Hey, again, JB, it's me. Sorry for being such a mess and not picking up earlier. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's changed, but I'm starting to feel like we can pull this off, just like we planned it. I'm gonna go rehearse, and I'll see you there.